Welcome back to the Black and Gold podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, football fans, people who accidentally left us subscribed on Spotify, YouTube and all social media platforms, we are back. Yes, after 12 months, the Black and Gold podcast has officially returned. We disappeared longer than some VAR reviews in Scottish football. And a lot has happened since we last spoke. Donald Trump got a new term. AI started doing everyone's homework. The Pope changed. And somehow Scottish football is still trying to convince us on a Tuesday night in Dingwall that is normal human experience. In the past year, St Mirren won the League Cup and survived by the skin of their teeth in the relegation playoff battle. Hearts spent 250 days at the top of the Scottish Premiership. Rangers and Celtic seen 6 managers take charge in one season between the two clubs. Celtic pulled an old man out his granddad chair to save their club, save their season and bring the title back to the club. Meanwhile, we took the year off, Peter. Not intentionally. We just kept saying, we'll come back.
Bit of soul searching.
I will come back. Then we said, can we come back? Can we really get it back? But no, we're back. Older, wiser, financially worse off, and still emotionally attached to the Black and Gold. Shut up. We will continue covering goals, drama, dodgy refereeing decisions, transfer rumours. The big questions will be asked here on the Black and Gold podcast. Can Annan get back to League One? Who will win the top flight? Who will win League One? Who will win League Two? And who will be in the dugout of a number of clubs next season that are looking for managers? So you'll hear it all on the Black and Gold podcast because we are back. Peter, we're back.
We're back. We are fucking back.
It's been...
Cammy, it's been a minute.
It's been... we needed a rest. We done it for a year and then we needed a rest for a year. Yeah, let's start there. Listen, we obviously took a bit of time out. Things changed with regards to commitments.
Yeah.
For you sneaky bastard. He took the Queen of the South coaching role. You?
Who?
So you joined Queen's and you've been there for the past season. So, aye.
Season, yep, full season.
Speak to us about it.
Do you know what, Cammy? So, obviously, I left Annan. Commitments and how wee man was playing football and training Tuesday nights, Thursday nights at the same time, and it was tough to then rush back and feel like you're fully committed to Willie and the team. So I was actually intending, obviously not doing much at all, but then after the end of the season, spoke to Colin and Murph and Al, obviously, and then the opportunity came about to join them on a voluntary basis, which was. I was wanting it, I'll be honest, when it got offered to me, I thought that's fantastic.
Yep.
We have obviously talk about the Queens and Annan thing quite a lot when we were on doing this. It was banner, like, it's Annan Dumfries more than Queens and Annan, because there's never been in the same league before the last, 3 seasons ago, they started going in the same league, so it's a great rivalry, obviously, for the towns, but there's never been much of a rivalry in the past. But let me tell you something, though. I fucking thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. Absolutely loved it.
And a little bit of experience for you. I know you weren't full-time with the team and training full-time, but again, when you were going into training, it was that full-time environment. So your first sort of experience of that?
Aye, totally different dynamics. It's just seeing boys in the changing room, how because like when you go to part-time, in my experience, most of the time boys are buzzing because they're away. They're only in 2 nights a week.
Yep.
So everyone's fresh, banter's fly. Just Queens, it was obviously constant because they're seeing each other every single day, or I'll say every other club. So it was a wee bit more relaxed that way, but it's a great group of lads. Really good group of lads. And obviously we fell short at the final hurdle there, but disappointing for Murph to
leave,
to not have kept on, if I'm honest.
And then obviously yourself, you've left. Queens, as you were part of his coaching staff. So
I've never spoke to the club again. I'm presuming everyone's expecting me to go with Muff because obviously I joined with them. So I'm happy with that. it was
just turn up next season.
No, it's quite matricular.
Just turn up. I'm still here. Nobody told me to go.
Nobody told me to come.
But a good experience. So on your coaching journey.
Well, again, it was. I fair enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It was just that wee taste of full time, and you're like, oh, if that's what it's like.
Then you liked it.
I fair enjoyed it. I really, really. I say great. It helped with the good staff at Palmerston. You see the immediate kind of staff that you're in, Kev, the kit man, Tammy, and the sports science lads, and Doc, and everyone. Tats, like they're all familiar faces that you've seen locally, but you've never. Not all of them, obviously, but Kev and Tats have been about the club a long time. Yeah. So I've knew who they were, but I've never had the pleasure of speaking to them before.
Yeah.
And so it was a different side of the fence, and it was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. Can't fault it at all.
Good. It put a spanner in the work for the Black and Gold podcast.
It kind of did, like. Well, it shouldn't have. However, I felt, and we both felt, it wasn't quite right. Yeah.
But we all know that the Black and Gold podcast, yes, we speak about Annan a lot, Annan Athletic, and we base ourselves kind of on that, but it's generally, we speak about Queens, we speak about all the local clubs. We'll probably try and do that a little bit more, even like sort of Gretna and stuff in the Lowland League. Again, because so Scottish football's changing at the lower levels a little bit with the pyramid system coming in. So it will be interesting. I know a lot of things are going on at Annan behind the scenes as well, so potentially there'll be more to speak about there. But yeah, I think we speak about Scottish football in general every single podcast we do. So and we'll continue to do that. That we'll generally speak about experiences. You'll be talking to boys, and which is good because it brings stories to the podcast. From players that potentially have had a spell at Annan or Queens or wherever, and it's that lower league sort of stories. It's always good,
absolutely,
to refer to. So
even then, going straight onto that, they're hot off the press. Obviously, Nicky Clark, I know, man, you know well, being with him at Rangers, got the new manager's job.
He did, yes,
which is obviously a fantastic experience for him.
Yeah, a bit of a surprise for me. Like again, I was surprised when I seen Nicky. Great opportunity for him, and totally understand why he wouldn't turn that down. Again, just no coaching experience at that sort of level. Yes, he's played at fantastic. He's had a brilliant career and played at a really good level, but maybe not got that coaching experience, and that's obviously why he's brought his dad in, who's got I think 30 odd years of coaching experience. So he's brought him in to be the assistant. But yeah, it's a different dynamic. They've obviously looked at a different direction because Peter Murphy came in with a good experience. Obviously his backroom staff as well, with regards to yourself, Alan and Cole, have got all good experience in football, but they've kind of went down a player coach. That's because that's what Nicky will be. He'll play probably most weeks.
He's openly said that.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes, but definitely wish him well because he's a good lad. Hopefully he does well in his first managerial job.
Aye. It'll be a test for him, mind it will. It will be a test, just because I heard the rumour mill goes flying around in it that they're reducing the budget. So it will be tough. It will be tough for anyone, because especially with Ross County and Airdrie coming in the league.
Big clubs. It's
obviously Alloa and Montrose are never far away. It was a pretty tight league last year, anyways. But I think it'll be a tough, and like I say, it's maybe a great opportunity to get that under your belt when you have got that uphill struggle of, well, are you going to win the league? Potentially not. So it's great experience to try and get there and maybe save yourself for the year after.
Expectations will always be there, Peter. I'll tell you that. Expectations. And Annan last season, just gone by, had a decent season.
They did,
under Willie. Again, they had some big moments. We'll touch on the Rangers game in a minute, which was a huge moment for the club. But certainly throughout, when you look at the season, how close they were to getting that playoff spot, unfortunatally, finishing seventh.
Week,
it was crazy. There was about 5 or maybe even 6 teams that were involved at one point. Could jump in and out of the playoff positions. They missed out. They finished 7th. Probably will be overall a little bit disappointed that it didn't, because I would imagine that would be the aim from the club, is to playoffs. They've got to want to get back into that League One, which is always difficult. But again, I kind of look at next season. Yes, you've got Spartans and Clyde. Kelty are coming down. I don't think Kelty are as strong as they used to be. They've lost a bit of their backing over the last few seasons. So I think there's an opportunity to go and attack it. They've made some good signings, which we'll touch on in a minute as well. So
do you ken what though, right? Oh, sorry, I've kicked some over. I don't, as a Annan fans, see if, going back to Murphy's tenure and Jim Chapman's and Harry Kearney's before that,
Yep.
fans are, this is my opinion, people will argue with this one, I don't think
Love it.
the fans expect you to be promoted every year or go to challenge the league every year. And this sounds a defeatist attitude. I'm not saying this is but I think realistic terms where you're punching above your weight with budgets and who you can attract to the area, a lot of the time it's tough. See if you're in and about flirting with the playoffs every year, every second year, it just keeps it alive. One, it's a wee boost for the club, obviously depending on your league positioning, isn't it? From the SPFL. But I think there's no real, it's no cutthroat to go, fuck, you've no won as a league. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't. I would never think Annan are in a position that they are expected to win the league. You look at East Kilbride this season, by far financially, their budget was much bigger than Annan. And again, they're a good, well-structured club and they had good players as well, which is key. Yeah. So I don't think Annan would be ever out there and be like, oh, we need to be favourites to win this league, or we need to go and win the league. But certainly I think looking at Annan, they should be they should be trying to get in the playoffs. And of course they are trying. Of course they are, but that'll be the expectation, certainly from knowing Willie as a person. He wants to win. He'll want to win the league. Of course
absolutely.
He will. Yep. But I think and
rightly so, let's be honest.
100%. There's no reason not to go in. I don't think there's any team to fear. That's my kind of thing. I think there's not a lot between the teams in that league. And it's just about putting a consistent run together, about getting it right defensively, having that guy up the top end of the pitch that can score you goals. If you get all them things right, you'll be there or thereabouts the top of the league. And there's no reason that Annan can't do what Steny have done. Like, there's no reason. Steny have just got it right with their group of players, for me, and their manager.
Hard-working group of players.
They're not. I've covered them quite a lot this season, and what they are is very structured. They're strong. They've got Gregor Buchanan, who's experienced at the back. They don't take chances. They play the percentage football, but they win games, and they've now found themselves in the championship, which is just incredible because they were in Annan's league not so long ago.
Even when you're saying it's almost borderline disrespectful. But we're right what we're saying.
But I think they accept it. They are what they are.
But that's my point. You're like, you've probably been.
There's nothing wrong with that though. They win games.
But
when
you've got players like Scott McGill. And who's the other wee boy? My knowledge of football is not getting any better. Who's the wee lad that ripped it up? The winger.
His name. Yes,
it's fantastic.
Come to me. Yeah, he was very good.
Brilliant. But you're like, you've got players like that are really technically brilliant, but they slot in really well within the team.
I think they're well structured, they're well run. So again, there's no reason that. Why wouldn't you say that? Steny don't get a huge crowd. They're not a big club. They are what they are, but they've found themselves in the championship, and they'll reap the benefits financially from being there, even if it's just for one season. Yeah. They'll massively reap the benefits.
Did you never done the second leg of the?
No, I never, because I was working elsewhere.
They must have paid more that day.
I actually never took as much money. I could have done that game.
The away leg, Queen's away leg, Steny's home leg, where we got put on penalties. The Queens had the full,
good sport,
full standing terrace.
But I'd done one a couple of weeks before that, and it was Steny Inverness. And Inverness, obviously it's far away, and what a crowd they brought as well.
Massive.
Really, really well supported. Again, another team that's had a brilliant season for all the troubles that they've had. They started on -5.
They were class.
So, yeah, good. But again, Annan, decent season, looking to build the players that they've started to retain and sign. Probably one we've got to touch on, we've had here in the studio.
Big Aero.
Aaron, brilliant signing for me.
Fantastic signing.
He's playing in the championship for a very good championship side, a team that finished in the playoffs in the championship.
Aye.
Did he miss a penalty?
Missed a penalty, which again is no like him.
No, it's not, because he's very good at them.
Usually is, aye.
Saving them for Annan.
But that's massive.
It's a big sign. I think defensively over the past few seasons, maybe not so much last season, but certainly the season before.
Well, again, but since Keith Watson's come in,
he's made a big difference.
Aye.
Really good experience. So again,
just being because that's his position. A lot of boys were playing again that square pegs and round holes.
Yep.
You were just having to get by.
Injuries and stuff.
Injuries,
because obviously the season had Reece Breen, he was really good, and then gets injured, and then it just froze. You've got Josh Todd playing at centre half. Yeah. Willie had to fill in. You've got boys that just aren't naturally that position. So you're right. I think that'll be a massive signing. Keeping a few other lads. Cammy Clark's signed on.
Yeah, Dicko and that have signed on. Hoops.
Yep.
Aidie's obviously going into his testimonial year.
Yeah,
so
big year for him. Yep,
massive.
Looking forward to that.
And we're touching on Aidie.
Yes, go on.
Congratulations. Obviously, Lisa said that we baby boy.
Yeah, congratulations.
Miles. So, also surpassed my appearance record.
Has he?
Highest, aye. So he's the highest goal scorer in senior football.
And took over European?
And took over my appearance in senior football, aye.
Dirty bastard.
But again,
how could you do that, Tom?
When it happened, when it came out that he'd surpassed it, and you're like, there's no better player player more deserving of it, and especially just now. Fantastic, great achievement.
So you give him a little message, did you?
Oh yeah, actually, Ken, I've got that touch of class about me, Cam.
Just signed it off.
Greeting while I'm writing it.
You prick. No, brilliant. He's a brilliant player for Annan as well, and fully deserves his testimonial. So hopefully, all the fans, I'm pretty sure they will. Anything that he's doing for his testimonial year, he will.
What?
He's
Russian testimonial.
Testimonial. What kind of iron brew is that?
Ice cream iron brew.
Okay. Interesting. Nice.
Lovely.
Good. Okay. Iron Brew, if you want to sponsor us, we are here. Good luck to Aidan with his testimonial year as well. I'm sure we'll talk about that in the future episodes coming up. Try to think. Willie signed a new deal as well, manager.
Another 2 years.
2 years,
to add on to these. Well, it was a 2.5 extension, I think. Oh no, it said 2.5, but
so
it was halfway through a season.
Yeah, so it'll take him the next 2 years, next two seasons ahead of us anyways. So 26, 27, and then
that's now
27, 28.
Again, looking at it from the club's point of view, it's great for continuity.
Yep.
See, because you're giving someone the backing to go, let's go make a difference here. Do you know what I mean? So you've got a bit of confidence.
Yep.
They've got confidence in you, if you like. So I think it's a decent move because when you chop and change, the Queen's thing. If you chop and change every 2 years, it's a full rebuild every second year.
Players as well.
Aye, that's my point.
Again,
it's tough.
The players
and
again.
You're giving the manager the opportunity.
No, and it's a quick turnaround as well, so it'll be interesting. You touch on Queens. Annan have already started to do their signing business. As we mentioned, Aaron's in the doors. They've started to retain players. Other players have left. Tommy Goss is obviously moved on from the club as well, who was a brilliant player for Annan, but he's moved on. So you start to see the squad starting to build already. I think I bumped into Willie last week. He said that possibly the 13th, I think they're back in training of June. So not long. No. It's basically 2 weeks' time.
Jesus, aye.
Which is just incredible. But again, you need to get a few friendlies in. Then you've got the League Cup that starts so quickly. And obviously we've got, as fans, to look forward to the World Cup, which is exciting. And I'm sure we'll speak about that as well. So, no, exciting times for Anne. I think if they can get a bit more business done, get a couple more players in.
Yeah.
Early as well, because you want your squad, or certainly the majority of your squad on pre-season. That'd be ideal for Willie to get a good start.
What obviously we've seen on social media and stuff that Willie had been retaining players quite earlier on this season, so that's helped for going. That's one ticked off his head straight away. So there was a number of them that done that, which is great for keeping the same squad together for next year. And obviously they know how he works, he knows them. It's less of a hassle, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what you're getting straight away. Again,
probably Annan are in the position to do that because of the league position this season with regards to they were either going to get in the playoffs or they were never in fear of relegation.
No.
So they weren't really that close to that ever. So again, you've got that guarantee that you'll at least be in League 2 next season, which is really important. But also, I think the Rangers game has played a big part in it, that obviously the Scottish Cup tie against Rangers at Ibrox financially for the club was massive.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 fans went to that.
It was great.
Did you go? Yeah.
Yep. It was great. All three of us were there. It was really good.
Good atmosphere.
Brilliant. And but again, the scoreline suggests they got absolutely pumped. I didn't think it was a pumping.
No, they never. I'd done the game as well, and I didn't. They lost goals at bad times, and it probably made the scoreline look better than it than it was. Was it Asgard that stuck the free kick in the top corner? It was unbelievable.
That was class.
It feels like ages ago that game. I think it was back in probably January. I want to say.
Cold. I can remember it being cold. Anyway.
So no, again, that's put Annan as a club in a better place with the finances that comes with that. So it was a massive hit for the club, and hopefully they can build on that with the finances and
again
help the
if
team on
else,
the pitch.
It just underpins everything. Like, just keep it, even if it's just kept in the bank, fine. But you're no stretching for yourselves too far for everything else, which is fantastic. That's good.
Good top flight this year. Wow, what a league! What a league!
Do you know what was fantastic about it? Like Hearts, Celtic, even Rangers, whatever. Just going down the last day is brilliant.
Unbelievable.
And it's just a one-game shootout.
Genuinely, I was covering it I've been doing Super Scoreboard all season on a Saturday, so part of the Saturday team, and then I'll do like Old Firm games if they're on a Sunday. I'll be part of that team. And genuinely, on the Saturday of the last game of the season, driving up, don't support Hearts, obviously don't support Celtic, but didn't really care who actually won that day. And I was actually a bit nervous, just being involved in the media side of things. It was such a big day for Radio Clyde and the build-up to it.
Did you have a dry mouth like you have now?
I do, yeah. No, because you forgot to get milk for the coffee. I looked in the fridge the 20th of May, and I'm like, I'm sure it's about the 28th of May today.
Pastry flying out your
no, but it was what a day it was. It was brilliant, and Hearts take the lead, and you think, oh, here we go. First time in 40 odd years they're going to win the league, and Celtic then just turned it on. And I always, in my mind, I always kind of
thought Celtic
would definitely, just at home, that all their fans there, they've just been there and done that, and then so disappointing.
The build up in the weeks before with was it a penalty, was it no penalty?
No, listen, there was a lot went on.
But it just all adds to the drama, doesn't it?
It was brilliant. So much interest in Scottish football for once, which is amazing. Like, I genuinely wanted it to go to the last day, because all the media outlets, I turned on TalkSport, and pretty much all that week the Premier League was hotting up, and they were talking about who's getting relegated. Spurs potentially get relegated, or Man City and Arsenal got to win the league, but they're talking about Scottish football, and that just showed you where it was at. So it was brilliant. And then off the back of Celtic winning, they then win the Scottish Cup against Dunfermline, which everyone expected them to do. Fantastic achievement for Dunfermline getting there. Neil Lennon's team, in a real emotional sort of day for him, where him and Martin O'Neill was good.
Martin O'Neill, I think that's the only man that can take credit. I know obviously Celtic winning the fucking league, but it's him.
Oh, it's 1,000,000% it's him. Absolutely. What a manager. Like, 74 years old. 74.
Have you seen what his thing is about? I said this wrong the other day when I was in conversation. Is it XG or XG? Is it XG for goal expectancy? Right. I've got it GX the other day. I was like,
GBX.
What are you on about?
George Bowie's. He's listening to the GBX.
And but I seen his thing saying it's a load of shite, basically. It's like, it's just people putting fancy terms on it. He said, no point expecting to score goals. You have to score goals. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's just overcomplicating the game. That he's just went in, simplified, by all accounts. He's openly said that. Went in and simplified it, kept it basic, won games.
Football does get overcomplicated. For me, it does. I've seen it. Managers come in with booklets and all sorts of technology, and then you get other managers that come in and go, defenders, keep a clean sheet, defend. Strikers, put the ball in the back of net. Simple as that. Like, it's not hard.
What would they say to the midfielders, do you think? Just midfield it about.
Just run about. Martin O'Neill's been phenomenal for Celtic, and probably one of... I think he is the only manager that could have turned out, because they were in such a mess. Like, Wilfred Nancy, who came in, obviously we've not managed to speak about any of this, but came in and had an absolute disaster. Disaster.
What was worse, him or Russell Martin, do you think? It's tough, eh?
Probably Wilfred Nancy, I think.
Because of his arrogance, do you think?
No, because
he said he knew Scottish football because
Russell Martin,
he went to
Carlisle United. Some of the stuff he came out with, just like absolute bonkers. And Russell Martin was just as bad. There's no getting away from it. They were both really, really poor and disastrous for the club, and it opened the door for Hearts, and they took full advantage of it until the last day. But they'll be sickened because 250 days at the top of the table and not to get over the line. And I think you've seen that with the players. I've seen footage of the players coming off the bus at
Stadium, Tynecastle.
Aye, so at Tynecastle off the bus, and they were crying, still in their kits.
I actually thought that was like the the filters that you put on Instagram.
Yeah.
Some of them are like that one.
Do the face again.
That's my normal face.
Can we zoom in on that? No,
wife sees that one.
She turns away when you're doing that.
It's the vinegar stroke face.
Aye, so disappointing for Hearts. And then the big news that's literally came out is that Lawrence Shankland, that all Hearts fans thought he'd signed a 3-year deal in the summer.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, he has a release clause in there that he can activate. He's activated it, and he's going to join Rangers, which is just incredible. The captain, the guy that led them all the way through them 250 days, so important for the club, and he's just gave it a bye-bye.
We were talking about this the other day, weren't we? Like, it's, again, last year, whenever it was linked to it, was the year before?
Yeah. So last summer, he only signed
when
this
he
deal.
signed with Hearts.
Yeah.
He should have went Rangers.
He was just waiting though, but Rangers didn't want him. And
Exactly.
again, I think that was probably down to Russell Martin, because Russell Martin was in charge, and I think he openly came out and said, no, he's not for me. Which was a massive mistake. I would have always took Lawrence Shankland at Rangers. I think he's a brilliant striker, scores goals, is a really good leader as well. So a great signing, but
he's a Rangers fan, isn't he?
Yeah, but an absolute sickener for Hearts.
Yeah.
That is, it's a sore one, that.
Who to
because
replace him with?
all I've heard is, and I believe that Hearts will become a strong side, but all I've heard is we'll get stronger and stronger. I don't believe that, because the proof's in the pudding. The first opportunity, their best player is leaving. For me, Braga will probably get bought in the summer because he's had an excellent season, so they're going to lose him. They're going to have to replace all these players. Mm-hmm. Another one for you, if Steve Clark leaves after the World Cup, Derek McInnes will get the Scotland job.
So?
100%. He'll get asked. Heard it here first.
See what we've been missing out, giving people what they want.
Just get your bets on Derek McInnes.
All
right. No, I think he would definitely be in a show. Scottish manager. He's done brilliant. He's really experienced. He would just fit into that natural Scotland manager look for me straight away. And again, all the Hearts people saying, yes, we'll get better and better and better. We've got Tony Bloom. I think they will get better, but the problem they have is when you're a successful team,
people are wanting to pick you.
Aye, you get cherry picked. So you need to be prepared for that. So it'll be interesting to see how they do next season.
Do.
I used to play with him.
What, Sissoko?
Mahamadou Sissoko, aye. Yeah, his nickname was Doodoo. So, yes. Other things to cover, Peter?
Not much happening, is there? Not much else happening, really. I know it's been a year away.
I've got myself involved in Annan community football.
Cammy, you have, aye.
Well and truly,
kiboshed into that one.
Thrown in there, obviously.
And the 20s is starting up.
Potentially.
Let's put it out there, looking for a manager.
Potentially.
Potentially.
No, we are working hard behind the scenes to try and get a 20s up and running. It's not as easy as everyone thinks. There's a lot of hurdles. We've been working on this for months as a committee. It's really, really tough to get everything together in a short space of time. Again, hopefully it does go over the line. We'll soon know. Within the next couple of weeks there will be an announcement whether we're in or out. We can get in or we can't get started. But we're very conscious that the club is missing that pathway, that step.
Pathway,
and again, that pathway won't be, for me, exactly what we see it as being perfect for probably 3, 4, 5 years, might be 10 years, but it's a start. We need to get started, and we're desperately trying. See, we've not got everything over the line yet, but we are actively working on it. But I'm well involved in the committee now with the youths, and we're trying to do everything a little bit better, get good people involved. We've already got a number of really good people involved, and we're thankful for all them being involved, but we're just trying to pull everything together to give the kids the best opportunity, the best platform, the right opportunities as well at the club, and make our club as good as it can be. So that's been the kind of, I've been involved probably 6 months now since I went on the committee as, well, I got voted in as chair. Don't go and say it, Pierre.
No,
go and say it.
Listen.
No,
Good on you.
I did. I wanted to be involved. I didn't particularly want to be chair at the time, but nobody wanted to do it. No, I didn't. I was quite happy being a coach, and I enjoy the coaching side with the younger ones. But no, we've made massive strides, and that's not down to one individual. It's down to the whole committee, because that's genuinely where our strength is. That every single person in the committee does something. We don't try and take too much on, because we're all coaching as well. We're all parents, we're all helpers, we're all volunteers, but we just try and delegate little bits to each other, and we just get the job done, hopefully. So hopefully there'll be more changes over the summer, because we've already had a lot of conversations with areas that we can improve the community football. So that's a positive note.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep, and we've got the World Cup coming up, Pedro.
World Cup,
let's chat about that.
And the club's a sellout for the first game.
Yes.
Scotland, Haiti, isn't it?
Haiti, yeah, which is the Saturday. Well, it's Saturday night and it's Sunday morning.
Yep.
I think is it a 2 a.m. or a 1 a.m.
2
kick, something like that.
Late licence has been granted for everyone, isn't it? So,
which will be great, because I think kids can get in. They've got that licence for that as well, and it'll be great that the club's done it. Got tickets on sale. They've sold out, as you say. It'll be a really good atmosphere. And hopefully they'll do more events on every single Scotland Days and other games as well. Why not?
Christine's doing a great job, isn't she?
Oh, she's done brilliant.
Since we've been on, Christine's taken over.
Yep.
In the bar, and by all accounts, obviously I've been in a few times, but there's a real buzz about the place, I think, and there's singers on, there's more events on, there's stuff, and people are filtering back in, which is fantastic to see, and go and support the club and support her.
No, she's done great, and it is a good mention that, actually, Pete, because she works ever so hard. She's putting stuff on. We're trying to get the club
even we think
thriving again.
Offers things like that, which it's just, I mean, it is what it is. Like she's done great. She's obviously wanting to push it a wee bit, and that's fantastic.
So get yourself back in the club, get yourself supporting it, spending your money in there. They're doing food now as well on match days and stuff like that. So
even obviously I've not had the opportunity to go on a Saturday much because of I've been once at Gallbank this year. I had to go with a fake moustache in that one.
Did you stand in the way end?
I stood with all my mates as normal. In the way.
Were you getting heckled? Were you getting heckled? I'd have fucking heckled you if you were there.
What was I saying? But even Gretna do it, with bands on after games. So it's something that
keeps people there.
Exactly, it
keeps people there.
Keeps people there.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
And they want to be there. They feel part of the club, and that's what it should be. It totally should be. They're there for match day, but then they're there also rather than going down the street and spend your money. Stay at the club, spend your money. That helps the club. Keep working and getting better, because ultimately, if there's more money there, then it will get better. So I think that's a phone call for you, Peter. There
is it an agent?
It's an agent now. He's free. Just heard the black and gold that you're away for the Queens.
Is that the near boot? They play on Sundays. I'm available.
So the World Cup, I'm really looking forward to, actually. I think it'll be great. Scotland involved for the first time in nearly 30 years.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
Obviously, you're going over.
So are you.
Yep.
Not to the same place, though.
No, not to the same place.
I'm going to second game against Morocco, Boston, and you're going over to Miami. So that'll be good.
Great experience.
Amazing. So yeah, it'll be
what like realistically. Even the first game will be tough. What many points are
the tough game will be tough.
See, the toughest game there will be tough.
No, the first game will be hard, and I don't think you can underestimate any team that's at the World Cup. They'll be well organised. There'll be decent players in there.
Yeah. But again, everyone's knowing Steve Clark will go defensively, but we're not trying to qualify anymore. You're there. You're already there.
Yeah, you need to win the first game. If you win the first game, then you've got a great good chance of actually progressing through the group stage. The next two games are really difficult. Morocco, fantastic team, and we all know what Brazil are. Yeah, a top team. But I genuinely think Morocco are probably, if not on par with Brazil, maybe even ahead of them at this moment in time where they're at. They're very, very good. They're a top side, so that's going to be tough. I really do think you need the 3 points. We need to get up and running straight away. We've got a good team, though.
Why the fuck is Ollie McBurney not in the squad?
It's an interesting one. Again, he's obviously picked Ross Stewart before Ollie McBurney. That was a choice, and I think that choice came because Tommy Conway got injured late on in the season for Middlesbrough, and I think he's actually getting an operation. So,
And do you think he'll still be available for it?
but yeah, Ollie McBurney again. He scores in the playoff final. He scores to get them hauled
Back
to
in
the Prem. So he'll be disappointed. I think he openly tried to or did speak to Steve Clarke and said he wanted to be in the squad. He wanted to be part of it. Steve Clarke's obviously his own man.
Hey, what you're saying, wee man, but
Just hung the phone up.
Sorry, who's this? It's my shout, no yours. That would piss me off. Someone phoning me up saying, "Here, I think I should be in your squad."
It depends how the phone call went, but no, it's obviously not happened for him. But well, listen, we've got top players: McTominay, McGinn. What a season he's had!
Cammy,
unbelievable. Again, just that.
Build him the statue down there now.
He's
It's
European,
fantastic.
Europa League winner, captain.
Champions League again.
Again, we've got Robertson in the squad. We've got Tierney, who's been excellent this season for Celtic. We've got good players. Hickey, top player. The goalie situation's an interesting one. I think Craig Gordon will play if he's fit.
I should do.
For me, I would just play him because I think you can rely on him. He uses his experience. So it's going to be good, though. It's going to be exciting. Really exciting times ahead.
It's fucking great, isn't it? Plus, some on in the summer.
Yeah, games every single day.
But like as we just said before about the Premier Sports Cup, it's still called, isn't it? The League Cup.
Yep.
It comes around rapid.
Yeah,
so
very quickly.
For Willie as an example, what games do you squeeze into that before the Premier Sports Cup? I think it's tough because a lot of managers use that as friendlies.
Yeah.
Just you want to try and get through that stage, the initial stage or the first round. But
you would like to, because financially there'll be financial rewards at the end of it. But it's
realistically, if you've not got a
one.
huge squad and you're still trying to pull boys in, you can play trialists there now.
Problem is, right, see at part-time football, right, at that level, there will be boys over at the World Cup.
100%.
There's no getting away from it. Scotland are playing, and they will go over to America to watch a game if they've got a ticket, or they might just want to go for that experience. So you've also they're all the things you need to juggle as a manager, that you might be missing a couple of players because they're taking the opportunity to go on holiday. So it's always tough this time of the year. We're trying to get prepared for that Premier Sports Cup and try and qualify because you know the financial rewards of it.
Yeah.
But also, it is, as you say, teams use it as friendlies. It's very difficult not to. So it's a juggling act, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It comes around so fast, really fast.
Yeah. So
what else? So something else you want to talk about?
No, I think we're happy to be back. I think that's the big one, is just to get the
shite out now.
Yes, get it out, get the shite out, and let's bring it back again. We're looking to. We were unsure. We discussed this whether it'll be a weekly one. We're hoping to try and do it as often as we can. We tried to stick to weekly last time. Obviously, things get in the way. You might get a phone call, Barca, or somebody might want a coach in. There's a lot of teams looking. Motherwell, are you not in the front runner for the Motherwell job? Jens Bertolascu, we've not even spoke about him.
I did. You
applied for it, did you?
Well, I did, but they were looking for someone to divert the traffic where the car park was. Keep it rolling. £2.
Jens Bertolascu, here's a good one actually to talk about on this. We never spoke about a manager that came in at Motherwell at the start of the season.
Who?
Jens Bertolascu.
Is he still there?
He's left, so he's went to Toulouse. So he had a brilliant season with Motherwell, played the best football, and every single manager, Martin O'Neill, Danny Rowe, all spoke about how good a brand of football they played, passing out from the back. Players like Stephen O'Donnell, Paul McGinn, who have been there, weathered, experienced pros who aren't used to playing that brand of football, managed to adapt and were fantastic all season. They got European football. Absolutely fantastic. He's now left and went to Toulouse. They've just took him last week.
Wow.
But again, his assistant manager is a guy called Max Rogers, right?
Local boy.
Yes. So Max, obviously, my dad, I didn't realise this. My dad coached him at Annan when he was younger. I think he was from Eaglesfield, potentially. So there is that link. I know he'd been down with Sean Maloney as assistant manager at Wigan, and then Jens has took him. And I'm not sure, I've not seen it yet because it was only the last couple of days Jens has actually been confirmed, but I'm presuming Max Rogers would go. You would imagine so, because again, they've been so successful as a team and a backroom staff that why wouldn't as a manager, you take your assistant.
What age of boy is he like?
He's not that old. He's younger than us. So yeah, I think he's mid-30s, to be honest. But he went over to America after his sort of period roundabout here. He got into the coaching really, really young, went to America, done that scholarship and coaching stuff over there, and then fell back into a couple of jobs over here, and then got his opportunity at a couple of senior teams. And as I say, Sean Maloney's assistant down at Wigan for a period, and then obviously managed to land the job with Betelascu. So
there's another one. We were on about this on Sunday, weren't we? The boys, they've got links down in New Zealand, the New Zealand setup.
Yes.
Elliot lad.
Yes.
What's his name again? It's no Cammy Elliot.
Matthew, is it Matthew? No?
You're as bad as me.
I'm
Callan's the younger brother.
Callan's the one.
Is it Callan?
Yes, Callan.
Right.
So he's going to...
He's in the World Cup squad.
Going to the World Cup squad with New Zealand. Yeah. And again, he's a lad that was a local lad that moved away.
Started at Annan though.
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah, young. I think it's
he was 7 or something.
Yeah. But then he's playing with Auckland FC, who are a kind of newly formed team over there, and he's done brilliant, and he's in the New Zealand squad. So again, another success from Annan. Yeah, so it's nice to see these stories actually, when you see people going in different directions, but I've always had that wee link with the club, so in the town, so it's good. But yeah, I'm delighted to be back. We're delighted to be back, aren't we? And again, we'll work away in the background on different little projects that we might do over the season coming up. And it's good. You enjoyed the experience again.
I mean, that's what life's
Have
about.
you missed it?
Like a hole in the fucking head. Because I've been so involved, and seeing me going back to Queens again, I'm sorry to go back on about.
Fucking get up.
Listen, Cammy.
The fucking puntage, alright? Get up. Just because you're Dumfries.
Your work life and obviously being involved with it, but it's tough to do, and it's
it's hard. But it's been good though. I've enjoyed being back, and again, as I say, we'll get loads of stuff out on social media. So please like, subscribe and follow. I can still say it. Like, subscribe and follow us on all our channels, and keep it going, because we do need to drum the interest back up. We want people to listen.
Absolutely.
We want people to get involved as well. So drop us messages. Again, let us know what you think of that, if you're happy that we're back.
What you would like to see.
What you'd like to see.
Or hear.
If you're gutted that we're back, let us know. We'll take that on the chin. We're big
Your
enough.
waves were better when you weren't here, boys.
But no, it's been great. And all good, Peter?
Yeah.
Happy?
Excellent.
Great. So thanks again for watching. As I say, please keep liking, subscribing, follow us on all our social media channels. And that's all from the Black and Gold podcast.